I can have anything that I want. My life is like a movie. I paint pigs with these songs. Now we making history. The Lambo, not no Cherokee. We making moves. We overseas. I'm on top. You is under me. Yeah, yeah. I be making moves. Yeah, I be making. Yeah, yeah, ball. Hello, hello, yeah, hello, yeah. Hey, yeah, money calling in, check the ringtone. Fuck, then I dip, I can't stay long. Perpetrators on the scene tryna clone me. Back then I was ghost, now you know me.
Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. A lot of pace with these two teams, Doris. You were the primary ball handler when you played. What was your style?
Well, I think, the style that players want to play in, Kevin, are the fast-paced, open-floor styles, which really allows you to showcase, number one, if you're a skilled basketball player. Number two, do you have great athleticism? Is speed your best attribute? To me, a free-flowing, fast-paced, sort of read and react system is the absolute ideal style.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
That it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Tatum against Davis. They shoot again.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brown finds Tatum. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, James, guarded by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Here's LeBron. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Stolen by McGee. 3 on none. There's no one back. And Kuzma slams it in. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. Searching for their first points of the game.
Baseline.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Shoots over Kuzma. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Walker.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Lakers leading by 7. And Kuzma has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
Yes, sir.
Kuzma's got 5. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
Kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And here's Tatum for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Waiters passes to LeBron. And they double up James. Smith wide open, he fires. And nothing but hair on that one.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Edwards in at the point guard.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
One shot.
The free throw drops by Hayward. And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
Nice little run here.
No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Waiters outside. Shoots over Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Waiters no luck. Celtics on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin?
It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And so Walker nails both of them.
That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Look, Kevin, when Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really neat.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Smith subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Celtics. Williams is checked in. Here's James, and he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Walker dishes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Green against Walker. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Here's James. Outside, Green. Passes it to Howard. Over Tice. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done. You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Tatum's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And Howard with the stuff.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop. That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. James outside, and James throws it down.
Just a phenomenal drive to the basket by LeBron, an expert at completing these drives through contact.
And Walker kicks to Tice.
Set up!
Inside. No good that time. Great D that time from LeBron. Smith outside for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up. Dora, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Pulls it up, and he hits the jump shot.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. On the wing, Brown, guarded by Green. They double him with Green. Brown finds Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 12 points for him.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Outside, Green. Howard trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Green.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brown feeling out a bit. Walker in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Caruso, no good. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
To the middle, and stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and slam dunk by Smart. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
One shot. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Kuzma. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied.
Yo, watch Walker.
Here's Walker, and it's denied.
Way to get that ball.
And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Nets, the corner 3. Kuzma's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. Now here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Good on the bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Tatum's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Kuzma brings the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's the Lakers with it. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. Morris. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Come get it.
Here's Tatum. The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Down low. No good from Howard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
18 feet out. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Tatum. Here's Kuzma.
Get it.
From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum drives in, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Fires top of the key. Tatum's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode.
Jalen!
Celtics passing it around.
No threes for Walker!
Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Walker.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. Here's Brown. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Left side Tatum. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Boston with another.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
State to state, yeah, going bank to bank, yeah. Up, so check the ranks, yeah. Bitch, you out of place, yeah. I don't play like Sony. I got scars like Tony. Pull away into a horse, no pony. These niggas cap, these niggas phony. I am a winner, so where's my trophy? Niggas beginners.